You must behave as though the world is against you. You must act as though the world is against you. You must train as though the world is against you. Do you want to know why? Because it is. Welcome back to the channel. Sue here.
Anxiety, keep on trying me. I feel it quietly, trying to silence me.
Day after day, we wake up, we consume, think that we're not disciplined, but we in fact are. We are disciplined in so many of the wrong things. There is a time and place for everything, but the things that we are usually most disciplined in do not get us anywhere. This is something that we all struggle with. You must get up and remember that time is essential. Time is all we have. That is our greatest currency. If you were given time in the form of money, would you waste it? The amount of minutes that you have per day, if that were money, would you spend that time scrolling through passively social media? Would you waste hours and hours of your life binge watching reality TV? Would you waste hours upon hours on the phone gossiping about somebody you barely know? I bet not. Look at your time as though it is currency. Look at your time as though it is the most precious thing in your life, because we are all given a limited amount of it. And you know what? Every time you think you have more time, you're wrong, because life is unpredictable. Things happen so rapidly. Everyone in the world thought they had more time. Our lifespan, usually a very short amount of time, if you really think about it. I am sure by this time in 2026, when you look back, you can remember when you were a child. You can remember when your siblings were children, when your children were children, yet they are no longer. You can remember people in your life who do not exist anymore on this plane. Your parents, your loved ones, your pets, your friends, celebrities. Look at people such as the iconic stars of the past. We don't know when our time is up. Value your time. Use your time wisely. If it takes eliminating things that waste it, do that. Detach from negative energy that drains you and causes you just to waste more of your time, that steals and robs it from you. When you are distressed, when you are depressed, when you are suffering, when you're hurting, you sit on the couch and you moan and you lament, wasting time, instead of putting in that work and the effort that's going to get you where you want to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 years from now. Every minute that you waste, you've stolen from yourself and from your dreams. When I consume, I am sure to create as well. When I consume, it's something that teaches me something. Everyone's not me, but you know who you are. But we are all one. We are all limited by time. That's our one biggest limitation. And our mind, our consciousness, what we choose to direct it toward. People that are not headed in the same direction, people who do not aspire to the same things that you do, you must limit your time with. These are the greatest time wasters. They do not want to see you get further than they are. So they're going to waste your time on purpose. Most times, people don't know where they are headed to begin with. So all they believe they have is time, and they could not be further from the truth. When they look back and they see that person miles ahead of them, they're going to be jealous, bitter, envious, salty, they call it. But they had the same exact amount of time as that other person did. It is what you choose to do with it. When you decide that you want money, you want to be wealthy, you want to reach a certain level of fitness, you want to reach a level of influence, you want to reach a level of competence in a particular area, the only thing that's going to get you there is time and discipline. And discipline does not have to be painful. Discipline is just using your time to hone in and to master those skills. When the going gets rough, most people tend to give up. That's the time you dig in. That's the time you grind harder. That's the time you say, this is here to break me, but I will break through it. Every particular person, every person who is an expert or who they deem an expert or who has, some superior level of knowledge in a particular field, you know how they got that? Through time, through dedication, through hard effort and hard work. And guess what? The discipline is not hard to forge. If it's something that you know you truly want, if you want something bad enough as air to breathe, you're not going to say, oh, this is too hard to do. You're going to find the joy in it. You're going to make it easier. You're going to make it so habitual that it becomes a normal part of your life. I watch a lot of creators so that I can learn, so that I can hone in better, so that I can learn some new trick or tip to implement into my routine. Because I'm not just going to sit there and swallow that whole person's life while my life goes to shit. I am becoming my greatest version every single day. And this message is to empower you to use your time the same way. Create something. Do something proactive toward what it is that you want. You are going to thank you for it later on. You are going to be proud of yourself later on. Most people are afraid of the effort it takes. You are not. Because you know why? You're here. That's how I know. You are a different cut. You are here. You are listening to the painful truth. The truth is what's going to set you free. And every day you need to cut through something, some level, some layer of foolishness that's keeping you stuck. Do something uncomfortable. Take a cold shower. Start with that. Do something uncomfortable that breaks you out of your comfort zone, because comfort is the enemy of progress. With that being said, I'm going to leave it here. Yes, my voice is a little off, as what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Train your mind, your body, as though the world is against you. Because it is. Until next time, I appreciate you for joining, and I hope you've already done all of the stuff that is necessary to support the channel and to keep this message alive. Until next time.